We just got back today from our wonderful 9-night cruise to the Caribbean. It was my third. Next time I'd like to maybe not go where it's quite so humid and warm, but it was great. And we left out of Brooklyn, which is my favorite. Can't really do that often. But this one, we just got to the taxi or the car service, and 20 minutes later we were on the ship. And it was great. It was a really nice ship. And I love cruising. There's just something magical about sailing off into the ocean. And the first 2 days we were at sea, first 2 days and nights, so you could stand on the balcony and just see vast expanse of water that you're gliding through. And we had a bunch of stops. The first was at Grand Turk. Now, we were only there for an hour and a half, and we stayed in the cruise center area, so I'm not going to really say anything about Grand Turk, and my apologies to the fine people there. We just did not explore it. The next stop was San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we did. I was really excited about going there for some reason. I don't know why. I wouldn't choose it as a vacation to get on a plane and go to, like let's go spend a week in Puerto Rico. But knowing that it was on the itinerary was a real treat for me. And we did a walking tour of Old San Juan and met some lovely people. The tour guide, we ended up having dinner at a tapas restaurant, and the young waitress there had been living there for 8 years, but she was from Upper Manhattan. So we had a nice connection there. Did some great shopping. I mean, it's just such a beautiful place, and the history is amazing. And then the next day was St. Thomas, and we'd been to St. Thomas before. We were there on the last cruise, and we did shopping in the area, the downtown area, I guess. But this time we took a jitney tour, and that was a nice way to see something different about St. Thomas. Went up to Mountain Top and went to this mansion that's up there, and stopped and met some farmers and who grow tea and sell tea. It was really, really nice. Very hot, but really nice. And then the last stop was Bermuda. Now, I have read that Bermuda's not a gay-friendly place. You wouldn't know that from the tourist areas, but you're not going to see that. But still, from what I've read, if you're a gay couple looking to spend a week somewhere on an island paradise, Bermuda's not the place to go, because there are a lot of churches, a lot of anti-gay sentiment there. So it was still great to spend an afternoon there and have lunch, and we had a good time. And then it was back on the ship, and here we are home. And I wanted to make a clip. I'm glad you could see some pictures and get a little bit of narrative. Tried to do some blogging from the ship, but Wi-Fi is very expensive, and it's a lot of trouble. Actually, it takes a lot of time to do a slideshow from my laptop on the ship. So I did a couple, and I mostly saved it for this. Hope you like the pictures, and I highly recommend cruising. If you haven't done it, absolutely give it a shot. There's nothing to be scared of. It's great. You meet some really interesting people. Some boring people too, but you can meet some really, really interesting, wonderful people there. And you have a good time, and you come back rested and thinking about the next cruise. So thanks for coming along.